Hello, people of Facebook. Thank you for bearing with me today. I have been in to see consultants, doctors and things, and been given some news about what's going on with me, which is quite interesting. Very, very quickly, in life, have you ever been in a pub when you have a conversation and you do hypotheticals, don't you? So one of the hypotheticals that you do is, if you won the lottery, what would you spend the money on? All right, and everyone's got that in their head, haven't they? What they'd spend their lottery win on. And yeah, would they give it to charity? Would they buy a nice car? Would they buy a new house? The other question that you get asked is, if you only had months to live, what would you do with your time? That's a really interesting question. And actually, that's the question that I was faced with this morning. I've been told that I'm not good. There's actually a lot of cancer in my brain right now, and I mean a lot. And the doctors, even though that there are medicine and things I can take, basically I've been told that we're looking at possibly 3 to 6 months of kicking around, doing stuff, which is really, really bizarre thing to think about. But that's kind of the question that I've been faced with. So what do I do in the next 3 to 6 months? Because there's a possibility I might not be around. I had a very honest conversation with the consultant. We were talking about medication. We were talking about treatment and things. Radiotherapy is an option. There's possibilities of me having to go to Sheffield and them doing things to my brain, but there's an awful lot of stuff, cancer in my brain and other places as well. So ultimately, unfortunately, where we're at the moment is that the doctors are not convinced of a cure. So there's a possibility that medication and stuff will extend my life to 6, maybe 12 months, but we're not sure. And obviously, I appreciate doctors don't like to put numbers on it because they don't want, they don't want to get sued if they get the numbers wrong. That's my really interesting news. Quite bizarre, if I'm honest. I'm going to be kicking around the hospital for a little while, having treatment and stuff. And yeah, basically, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to see what I can get away with in the next 3 to 6 months. Good times. Still being massively upbeat and positive. I had a very bizarre conversation with the doctor. The doctor was actually a lot more upset than I was about this news, which was quite interesting. He kind of almost shed a little bit of a tear in the room with me and kind of looked at me and was like, why are you being so brave? The thing is, right, this isn't about bravery, right? Brave people do stuff that they don't have to do, like soldiers and firefighters and police officers and things. They're brave because they choose to put themselves in harm's way. The reality is, I have no choice, okay? I have lots of cancer in my brain, and I'm riddled with it. I can't change that fact. That fact is not going to go away. So what do? Okay, I can either curl up in a ball and feel sorry for myself and be a bit depressed about it, or I can say, okay, I'm going to fight this the best way I can. I might not have very long left of this earth, but it's all, life is all about what you make it, and it's all about, I can choose what I do and how I kind of move forward. So I'm not getting depressed about it. There's nothing depressing about this video. It's a little bit depressing, I'm not going to lie, but I'm not going to get depressed and down about it. Also, please don't expect me to start wearing lots of pink and doing Race for Life, because I hate running. I've got absolutely no interest in doing any of that stuff. But yeah, so that's the news. It's pretty serious, and we'll see what the next few months will bring. My plan of attack is I will be posting videos and things up regularly on Facebook, just so you guys are kind of aware of what's going on, just because it's kind of the easiest way to kind of explain kind of stuff. I've got to be honest, I'm being incredibly vain right now, because we'll definitely be having to shave the head. So I did have a shower and put stuff in my hair, so that this is like the last decent head of hair I'm going to have possibly ever in my life, which is slightly depressing, but there we go. That's what we're going to do. So I'm still kicking around Lincoln County Hospital at the moment, everyone. Like I said, possibility I'll be trekking over to Sheffield to have some tests and stuff done. But yeah, it's really weird when you hear the words, it's terminal. And like, basically, yes, we give you like 6 months to live, because it's really peculiar, because what do you do with that information? It's like, I'm not going to lie. Okay, I'll tell you what the first thing, I'll be honest, right? I'll tell you the first things that came into my head. Firstly, I was like, right, how much free stuff can I get? Now, I know Make-A-Wish, right, do stuff for kids, but I was like, right, what can I blag from Make-A-Wish Foundation? Because I can say, look, I've got terminal cancer. I need to. What can I get? Can I borrow a Ferrari? Possibly. I'd quite like a sports car. That would be quite good. I'd quite like to go on a nice holiday somewhere. I wonder if Make-A-Wish can kind of sort that stuff out. And basically, I'm not going to lie. In the next few months, I'm going to be massively cheeky and seeing what I can blag. I've already upgraded my hospital bed after the news. I managed to convince them to do that, which is very nice of them. So bizarre news, possibly a little bit more serious than quite a few people are expecting. My parents, I've just spent some time with my parents, kind of talking through stuff with them, figuring out, what can I tell you what, in all honesty, I need ideas. What can I write? How often are you told you're going to die quite soon? Not very often, right? I need to make the most of this and see what I can blag. Like, which famous person can I meet? And I'll do the cliche, shaved head. Oh, I'm really poorly sick. I'm dying. I've got to wear a hat and stuff. And like, I'll see if I can meet some amazing celebrity and get free stuff. Like, we've got to maximise this opportunity, because it doesn't happen very often. So yes, if I'm honest, I don't know when I'm going to get out of hospital, guys. They are moving me to a ward, a different ward, oncology, I think. They've got to do a biopsy on some stuff and look at my brain and stuff and figure out what the plan of action is moving forward. I've got no idea how long I'm going to be here for, but I'm going to do my best to keep you entertained, and let you know what's going on in the wonderful world of Lincoln County Hospital. I'm looking at like, Pete the Freak, get on the One Show. Yes, get on the One Show. I'd quite like, Ellen DeGeneres. She does loads of stuff like for inspirational people. Do you reckon I can blag it on there? Well, I don't know if I want to go on Ellen. What else could I do? Here's the other thing, right? So all my nightclub promoter DJ friends, right? I've had an idea. I just think it'd be quite funny. So it's all kicked off with hashtag Save Fabric, right? I know what the Fabric campaign needs, right? The Fabric campaign needs me to say, listen, right, I'm dying, right, and I say to the council, it's my dying wish that you save Fabric nightclub, okay? They can't refuse that. They're going to find it really hard to shut Fabric if I get involved and say something about it. So maybe we could do that. To be honest, guys, if there's anything going on in your lives that you feel like you want someone who's, not very well and terminal, you know, to fight for you. If you need stuff, I can try. I can try. I'll do my bit. I'll do my bit to try and help you out with my diagnosis and stuff. So yes, so there's the very quick update, guys. I'm sorry if it's a little bit more. Well, I'm not sorry because, quite frankly, I can't help it. It's not my fault. And I did ask the doctor that question. I said, is it something I've done? Is it my fault? And he assured me it had nothing to do with my lifestyle. So before people start, you know, saying, yeah, Si, you were partying too hard, that's why it's happened. No, the doctor assured me it was just one of those things. And to be fair, they're amazed I'm still, like, walking around, talking and chatting and this upbeat still. So it's a little bit of an anomaly. But yeah, short story, lots of cancer in the brain, not good, not massively survivable team. But yeah, we'll keep you posted. So yes, sorry if it's kind of slightly depressing, but you know, it is what it is. That's the update. I have got, just to let you know, I've got on Tuesday, I'm meeting with a consultant where they're going to know the ins and outs of kind of cancer intricacies, I think that's what they call it, and we'll have a look at that and see what's going on there, and we'll have a better understanding of kind of what the treatment is, what the plan is, kind of moving forward for kind of treating it, and you know, hopefully extending my life a little bit, because that'd be quite nice. There's still a few things I'd quite like to do before I conk out. As always, guys, I ain't going anywhere. If you want to hang out, see me at Lincoln County Hospital. That's absolutely fine. It would be lovely to see you. We can hang out. I promise not to be depressing. You know, I'm not. I won't. I'm not gonna curl up in a ball and like be kind of like crying on my bed. Like, if you come down and see me, I promise to entertain. We'll make it fun. We'll make it good. Because, like I've said all along throughout this whole process, the reality is, team, you can only deal, well, you deal with this the way that you know you can. And I can choose to be depressed and all miserable about it, or I know it's bizarre, but I can choose to be kind of upbeat and positive and go, okay, do you know what? I can't change anything. The diagnosis is what it is, right? The cancer's doing what it's doing, and I've got as long as I've got. That ain't going to change. But how I live the next few, you know, months of my life, I have full, complete control over that. So that's what we're going to do. Happy days. Right. I'm now going to go and find something entertaining to do in the hospital on a Sunday. See if I can get into a bit of mischief. Thank you for all the well-wishers and all the people that are kind of, you know, sending nice comments and things. It is massively appreciated. Again, apologies if I'm not replying to everyone. I'm trying to get through it all, but there's quite a few to get through. So I'll keep posting videos. I'll keep letting you know what's going on, and yeah, enjoy your Sunday, people. Speak to you soon. Bye.